It was an experience at the brewery, very informative, and we've learned a lot about the history and brewing process. However, it was quite a wait to get ourselves checked in for the tour, as there was only one person handling the area. It was great to have a special experience. It was great to be able to see the history, process, and packaging of XXXX, and it was great to see the continued research. I was impressed by Bill's kind and humorous explanations and the friendliness and closeness of the other employees. Grandpa's staff, who worked for a long time on the tour, went around the XXXX Brewery factory, gave good explanations and joked a lot, so it was a fun tour, and it was nice to be able to drink 3 types of draft beer at the end. It was nice to exchange a bottle. The guided tour on XXXX Brewery was excellent. I've understood more about the changes of the city through the development of the brewery. It's also nice to meet other tourists in the guided tour. Should visit on weekdays next time, as the production lines don't operate during weekend. A great tour of the winery. The winery commentator carefully introduced the beer manufacturing process. The enthusiastic service and the fresh and delicious on-site beer made us spend a pleasant afternoon. It's a very interesting experience. You can drink beer for free, beer emoji, and you can exchange it for souvenirs for 5 yuan. It's worth a visit. A group of about 10 people. At first, they settled on the Ding Dian film, introduced the origin of beer, the beer in the canal, and the long history of Australia. After that, they finally got into the Lala tour. Guide brother explained all the way along the production line. I smelled a few malts and hops than I did. I talked about the process of making wine and the fermentation of the sample. Finally, I ordered the bottles, pack boxes, and trucks. I am most proud of the most anticipated drinking session. Absolutely fantastic experience. Our tour guides, Ken, expertise in the beer making process was truly impressive. From the history of brewing to the intricacies of fermentation, every detail was explained with passion and clarity. The guide's enthusiasm was infectious, making the tour both educational and incredibly enjoyable. This activity is really interesting. Not only can you learn about the history of the brand during the process, but you can also taste different flavors of beer after the end, and the extra burgers are also delicious. The guide here was very energetic and powerful. We had a lot of fun. At the end, we had 3 glasses of different kinds of beer. This is a place I recommend to everyone. It's a must-see for beer lovers. Good CP value, 1 price for both the tour and 3 glasses of tasting beer. Just that the staff at the bar is a bit reluctant to serve, which ruined the experience a bit. It was great brewery tour and enhanced my knowledge about beer and a bit of history about XXXX. The tour guide is knowledgeable about beer and funny. The tour guide Ken was very enthusiastic and led us to understand the history of XXXX and the beer making process. After the end, everyone can enjoy 3 different beers, and if you go on Wednesday, you can also visit the production line. There were 2 video presentations, followed by tours of the production line, plus sampling of 3 types of beer. The tour of the factory was interesting. Got to see how the bottles of beer were packed and stored. The best part was beer tasting.